Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of my Pillars of Eternity Let's Play. I am in Copper Lane. I really need to go to Brackenbury Sanitarium. There's a couple of quests that I need to, do there. But before I leave Copper Lane, I really should check the dormitory. I had to snoop around and find something. There's the one. I think I did have a look. Sort of talked at the people to see if they had quests for me, but yeah, I don't remember much about it. That was so many episodes ago, you know. So Brackenbury is what I want to do. There's still Heritage Hill. Find a Vienna. No, I'm not gonna steal any of these. Who do you think I am? Corin, Scrivener. More Scriveners. Okay, let's ask Corin.
Welcome.
I'm looking for Vienna. I like Vienna. She's always talking about Metal Man, which is strange since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat Snowcap. Yes, I remember this dude is crazy. I don't talk about Metal Man either. And I do eat Snowcap. Okay. Anyway, she's not here right now. Flew away to Ondra's gift to meet her friend Clesia. Yes, Clesia. Clesia is the friend she's gone to meet. In Ondra's gift. In a house, not a boat. North house, empty house. Ondra's gift has a lot of boats. We should go rowing sometime. Sure. Farewell. Okay, fair enough. I don't want to go back and forth too much, but it so happens that to go to the sanitarium, I need to go through the central part, first fires. And I was supposed to talk to Ben something. You know the guy. Fine, let's find out. This one? Ben Helm, yes, I need to talk to Ben Helm. So I'm gonna talk to Ben Helm because I can't go to Brackenbury straight away. Anyway, yes, I accept. Might be tempted to make a quick jump to the gift because I have to talk back to get back to the merchant. And now I have to find someone else in there, so I might just go there. Should be quick enough. I'm not expecting too much trouble. I've already had much trouble there, so I'm kind of hoping that the worst is gone. Ooh. 2 updates in my fort. So, a curse of cold clay, a sign, except now I only have one. Wait, this, how do I resolve that? Maybe before sending my one adventurer. But I have money, I should get another one. It was like 1,000 to get a level 4 adventurer. That's it, I've decided I'm going back to the gift, back to the brothel. It's not what you think, I just want to hire another adventurer. Hopefully not too much time is gonna pass. I mean, it's 15 minutes going from one area to the other. Hopefully that'll be good. So quick, Benhelm, out the gift. Get a new adventurer. Deal with the stronghold things. Alright. Less talking and planning, more doing. I think he was in there. Indeed he was.
Hail
okay.
and well met.
What brings you back? Well, wait a second. If I remember my journal. Da-da-da. No, I don't need to talk to him. I need to find Corin in, you guessed it, Brackenbury. Well, you know, it's just check in, let's say. No, really, what happens is, I just read my journal too quick. Typical. You'll forgive me, that's only 2 loading screens for nothing. Okay, quickly to the gift. Just as fast as my heroes can run. Which is pretty fast. Alright, there we go. It's been another 15 minutes. I wish they'd changed the picture at least. You have to have a different one for each area of town. Foggy, that looks really quite scary. So one of those abandoned houses is where I need to look for... Forgot her name, I really should be paying more attention. Vienna, that's her name.
Welcome.
Interesting, and so I'm going now. Wait, I can't hire more adventurers in there? Don't tell me that! Yes, here we are. There we go. Okay, I want a level 4 adventurer. Accept. So, I have a cleric, I have a fighter, I mean it's still going to be a female. I have a cleric, it's not a fighter, it's a barbarian. Something big and strong. What class should I get? Let's have a quick look at the classes. Wizard, yeah, I just need a wizard, that's what I need. So I'm gonna go for the, like, you can't get more cliche than that. A pale elf. He's going to be a wizard. Oh, she's pretty too. She's gonna use... Now I'm starting to know the spells a little bit. I find this one quite useful. Because there's no... This one. Because there's no enemy fire. This is good. And why not? Next. You want plenty of intellect. Quite a bit of might and some dexterity. Good. Again, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the outfits. It's a terrible way to pick the origin of your character. No, not that. I'm gonna keep this one. She looks Roman. Next. That is wrong, completely wrong. So let's try to not waste too much time. That's more like it. We can keep that, and the hair has to be... Oh, there's nothing darker. I mean, besides green. Keeping that. It's not a perfect match, but that will do. Oh, that's my hair. She can't have it. No. Meh. Okay, that will do. I shouldn't be wasting time on that. She's gonna be Mystique, of course. Her name is... Chandra, there we go. I am not taking you with me. They don't have any gear whatsoever. That's bad. But for now, let's see how this is manually resolved. I have no idea. Let's see. I must go there. Oh, I see. Auto resolve. Thank you. If I recall Sparrow, can I send them back again? I'm quite tempted to try it. Remaining one turn. Oh, she'll be back in a turn. Whatever, you know, no matter how long a turn is. Well, as long as she comes back, I wouldn't want her to die. So that's done. The merchant, and on the way out, check the abandoned house to find Vienna. Ooh, and with a bit of luck, I'm gonna see the Falcon Girl again.
What?
Keeping my fingers crossed.
I'm happy not knowing.
Good, and I will never know what he's happy not knowing about. Yep, he's really not telling me. Fine. I'm gonna quick save.
Welcome.
Were you able to deliver the package? Yes, but... So, Dominils want you dead, that is true. You'd better explain why you sent me into a trap and fast. Good choice as well. If you had told me you would... Yes, that's... so far I like all of them. How can I trust you after the way you manipulated me? Yeah, but that's saying that I want to trust you and I want to be convinced that you're going to trust me. That I should trust you. You didn't tell me things would get messy. I charge extra for that. He doesn't have the coin, so... I'm gonna go with number 2. The Dominils were there? I was so careful, always following the Verla Vita. They couldn't have known. Uh-oh. Falcon Girl!
Well, well. Is this your last day among the living, Verzano?
Your timing is impeccable, Tella Pallegina. The Dominils are after me. Please, you've got to stop them. Maybe she's the one who told them.
As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republics considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the Dukes.
I'm not going to interrupt her. I want to find out what her deal is.
Even if you get out of this alive, they're done with you. The Dukes have more pressing interest in Defiance Bay than rescuing one merchant who threw himself overboard.
Have mercy, Pallegina. I don't stand a chance against the Dominils. I've brought failure and shame on myself, but you can't mean to watch your countrymen die like a dog.
Vezzano. Vezzano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the ambassador, and through the ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die. You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it?
She turns her attention to you and raises her feathered eyebrow expectantly. I intend to protect Verzano from the Dominils. Attack him? It's not the Dominils he needs to be worried about, no. You're on your own. I'm living after you pay me what I'm owed. No. Damn it. I'm going to protect him. I don't like the Dominals. And even though she seems to be, bound to follow the orders of the ambassadors, but she sort of wants somebody to protect him, so fine, I'll go with number 1. Pallegina drops her gaze and lightly shakes her head from side to side. Moments later, she turns her eyes to the ceiling in amused disbelief.
Vezzano, you have a saint looking out for you after all.
She strides across the room and takes the already nervous Verzano's head in her feathered hands, a gesture that seems to hover in a dangerously narrow space between caressing and crushing.
Just don't come knocking on the embassy door. Understand? Do as you will. He's no longer my concern.
Fair enough. I'm gonna have to go to the embassy. I mean, I know I said I was gonna go straight to Brackenbury, but I'm really curious about her. Oh, here comes Dana. That was quick. Dana saunters through the door, flanked by a squad of Domino's foot soldiers. She lets her gloved hand rest on the hilt of her weapon. It seems I was wrong to overlook your blunder. Rest assured, I never make the same mistake twice. And we jump straight in a fight. With my squishy people right there. Sparrow returns to the stronghold. Good girl. So glad she's back. Alright, how am I going to deal with that? Do we have any spellcasters? Yes, and they're very far. Brilliant. Still, I'm gonna try to get my melee characters to go there. You can stay where you are. And your range. You range Sagani, so I like that. For now. Let's try to, if I can get rid of that one first thing, that'd be good. You definitely need to move. I hope they're gonna help these. You move. You move. Let's see how that goes.
Hey.
Okay, they join the fight. That's good.
Lavari.
My squishy people have moved. No. Durance, you haven't. Move. Alright. This one is gone. Let's go for the nearest one then. Do I need spells? I mean, they seem to be pretty outnumbered. I'm gonna use my skills per encounter. Keep doing what you're doing. Eleth has done... Well, let's have a second one now, shall we? Good. Now getting 3 of them. Durance, now that you've done that, keep at it. Barely injured. I mean, at the same time, the game has been posted this time, so fair enough, fair enough. Do the book slam, but then back away. Yeah! Up. Book slam. Back off. Let's finish you off. In the meanwhile, that is all per rest, and this one is per encounter, but I'm not interested. Let's summon something, and you can do yep, that's perfect. Ganna's done, I'm done. Die already. This one down.
With this
Good,
miss
you're
me too.
the archer. Brilliant. That felt like an unusually easy fight. He wipes the sheen from his forehead and looks around the warehouse with the wide, fearful eyes of a hunted animal. I can't thank you enough, Mika. But this won't stop the dominoes for long. I've got to get out of here, and I recommend that you do too. He gives you a bag of coin with shaking hands. That's all I have after this ill-fated venture. Thank you again, and please look out for yourself. Forgiveness has been added to my inventory. Well, let's have a look at forgiveness. You be forgiveness? A pistol? Doesn't sound very forgiving. I like Kana with the firearms. How does that compare to his crossbow? I mean, apart from the fact that forgiveness is yellow, it's very slow. The range is less. It has a weak chance to interrupt. However, the damage is piercing and accuracy. Piercing versus deflection. It's quick. It's damaging 1. It has DR reduction. I'm going to, try it for size. And then I'm gonna loot the bodies.
All right, then. Hey.
All right. Abandoned house. And then I'm gonna have to go through First Fire to get to Brackenbury. I could check out the embassy. That should be the one. That was the one where obviously drug addicts has been, right? If I remember properly. Ooh. Ah, more of those. You're making quite a name for yourself with the dominoes. Pity that isn't the kind of impression you should be making. I was surprised the fight was, easy enough. And who's first? Durance. Durance, get out of the way. Fancy Hat. Where's Fancy Hat? Oh, there you are. Get out of the way too. Good. Bless everybody. Look at them, nicely gathering in a nice tight circle. Just those, they're not gonna survive long, are they? Death, that's the spirit. Knocking me to back down. Let's use this one just for the heck of it. Ooh, that looked nasty. Yeah, E2Mag is feeling a lot better now.
All right, then.
coin? I can always use the coin. Do you think they're gonna let me go all the way to the house this time? I mean, anyway, it's not like I want to leave Defiance Bay just yet. Which reminds me, once I do leave Defiance Bay, more specifically once I go to my hold, I have two options, and I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Either, just taking the name, addict. Okay, so not the one, not the house I want. Either I go and explore the first levels of the dungeon below the house, or I see what the White March is all about and start that quest. So do let me know. Dungeon or White March. I hope there's another abandoned house up in the north, because that was somebody's house. There's the other one. Please, a different loading screen. Ah, it's a shame. Dodwina. As you enter the room, you see several figures huddled together. They stand at attention, armed, but not in matched gear like the Crucible Knights. At the center of the group, one woman looms over another, holding a flail. She snarls at the cowering figure. You've got pages of research here. You expect me to believe that was just your scratch work? Oh, there's Vienna. It's nothing, I promise, just my notes. You hear a painful smack at the woman's backhands as the woman backhands her captive. We know you were meeting with the Crucible Knights. You think they're the only ones with power in its city. They call us the dozens for a reason. Now I won't ask you again. At a nudge from one of her men, the woman turns and sees you watching. You shouldn't be here, and yet... leave her alone. Sounds a bit too... What's going on here? I mean, she's going to tell me it's none of my business, isn't it? Still, I'm quite curious, so tell me what's going on, with your own words. Nothing you need to know about. Brilliant. And we're fighting. And I really hope she's going to survive, and my first guy is... Sagani. Brilliant. So, Sagani, here's what's going to happen. You're going to back off a bit. You're going to rush that way. As is Itumak. I can get a bit closer. You stay here. You go yet a bit closer. And Sagani, you can go that way.
I'm here.
And wow, how nicely they all huddle right here. Okay, let's go with the skills. You do your thing, I do my thing until I can sing. They're already all together, let's take advantage of that. Pray for, you know, some of us, that will do. Sing. Use your skill on the first one when you need. Durance, you've done your thing. No, it was Alas. Sagani has finished hers. Oh yes, brilliant. All four of them. Still doing your thing. Oh, Sagani is taking damage from the ground. Yeah! So it's like, no, silly of me. Yeah! Okay, we're all feeling better. Brilliant. Time to get... I'm gonna try that again. It's not like I could see any of it the first time round. You are going to, yeah, make them not so resistant. Danae has finished her thing. Kana has finished his thing. Basically everybody has finished their thing. Knocked out, injured. There we go.
Lava beyond sea.
When they're knocked out, they won't attack. Fair enough. Is that a... Antelope companion beast? Oh no, but that's horrible. Where is she? Ah, I couldn't see her. Near death, okay. Vienna's face is covered in bruises and her eyes are wide with shock and relief. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Rapid, hitching breaths punctuate her words. I was sure they were going to kill me. She wipes a tear from her cheek, wincing as her knuckles grazes a bruise. What just happened here? Well, maybe you'll tell me. I thought I was coming here to meet my, friend from the Republics. It looks like I walked into a trap. She shakes her head. The dozens must have been watching me for a while. I've been working on a special project for the Crucible Knights, and they weren't exactly subtle about contacting me. About this project, yes. It deals with a rather rare branch of animancy. No offense, but I probably shouldn't get too specific without Commander Cliver's permission. He commissioned it after all. Yeah, but he's asked me to help. And if you can see the trouble a little indiscretion has gotten me into... Okay, tell me about yourself. I studied animancy in Orzia. Back in the Valiant Republics, I came to Defiance Bay to research local advances, but instead of going to Brackenbury Sanitarium, I found a position as a scrivener at the Temple of Whale. I've had access to many rare manuscripts that most animancers never see. Of course, I've had to keep my head down. I've been careful not to let the head librarian or my colleagues know what I'm working on. Well, let's get out of here then, I suppose. Commander Cliver of the Crucible Knights is waiting on my research. Not that you haven't already done a lot for me, but maybe you could take it to him. I'd keep it with me to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, but you can see how well that worked out. Fair enough. She took it from me when I arrived. Anyhow, don't wait on me. I can make my own way out of here. Okay, well, let's get the stuff. Including the parchment. And more loot to sell. Shall we check?
Of course.
And what does the flame reveal?
It bothers me the way... What is that? Hammer and chisel, sure. It bothers me how I can sneak right in front of people and... Well, of course they notice me, but I think they'd say something like... What do you think you're doing? Okay. I am done in the gift for now. Gosh, and I thought it was going to be in out done. And now it's been basically more than half of the episode. I'm sorry. I got a nagging
Next time we
feeling
get the
you are
chance, I'm
not...
buying you a pint. That me?
Sorry, I interrupted you. Next time we get the chance, I'm buying you a pint. That means a lot, Adair. Oh, did you want one too? Sorry, I meant for Isilmir. Lovely. Right, now, I will go to Brackenbury, I'm sure. Shocking news, Lord Raedric. Loyal Thane of the Durwood has been slain. He is succeeded by Kolsk, last surviving relative. I know. Do you have more to say about that? Not really. Fair enough. Yeah, since I don't have that much time anymore, you know, until the hour is up, I think I'm going to go to the embassy and then I'm gonna go and talk to the leader of the Crucible Knight. That way, next episode, I can dedicate it only and straight away, no detour, promised, to Brackenbury.
You had 5 siblings?
That's right. Between the 6 of us, I don't think the house has known a single day's quiet. Of course, a little chaos makes it far easier to get away with mischief.
Yes, I can imagine that comes in handy.
Things happening. Oh, and then I get the... Oh, brilliant, I get the story. Well, bear with it, okay? All across the Eastern Reach, people are being buried in graveyards and returning from the dead at vampires. Vampires? It's like famous vampires? Are they fabulous and fancy? Sorry. Examination by locals has revealed that animancers had tampered with several grave sites prior to the burial. Local lords have released bounties for the capture of whoever is responsible. Unfortunately, the rapid spread of the events leads many to believe that a group, not a single individual, is behind the experiments. Sparrow travelled all by herself from Hangman's Abbey to the Bay of Crowns, investigating the various reports of vampire appearances. In each case, Sparrow discovered that the grave sites had elaborate glass, copper, and Adra devices buried around them. The distinctive intricacy of the devices was traced to a Valian dwarf that had been shunned for his unpleasant practice in Salona and Ensenze. When captured, the dwarf claimed his intent was not to create vampires but to restore life. The vampires were created due to the dwarf's inability to solve a fundamental problem with his machinery. The incredible frequency of the dwarf's activity was not due to co-conspirators, but rather his extensive use of drugs that kept him awake and frantic for days on end. Once confronted, the dwarf put up no fight and allowed himself to be taken into custody. When Sparrow left him, it was awaiting trial in Telenair. Brilliant. I got money. Cool. And an average item, is that it? Remembrance of life's warmth. What do you do? This curious device, created by a deranged dwarven animancer, has the ability to cast the druid spell Garden of Life, which I don't know. It increases the endurance of my friends. Cool. Close. Now, what other message do I have? Prestigious visitor. Brilliant. Anything you want to tell me here? No. Nothing to build because it's still being done, right? Yes, yes. Of course. Okay, well that's it for now.
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Oh, don't say that. It is true. But still. I want to find the Falcon woman. And maybe you know, the ambassador is going to give me a mission and she's going to join me. I'd like that very much. I can steal in the embassy. I mean, it's not stealing. It's taking and nobody minds. Vincent Agrosti. Well, let's see what you have to
Greetings.
say. Vincent. What can this humble servant of the Republics do for you? Tell me about the Republics. What do you do? Tell me about the Republics. Fine. They are rich in all ways, in wealth, in style, in culture. If you were to go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. Why would you? The people are beautiful and charming. I'm here because the Songreta Ducala wishes it. But when my appointment is done, I will be on the first ship out, and I will sing from here to Salona. If there's nothing else, I must return to my duties. What are your duties? As a Valiant ambassador? My job is to ensure trade with the Durwood remains strong and profitable. Farewell. You really had nothing interesting to say. I should be sneaking around. Yeah, shh. So quietly. This is quite ridiculous. Nobody minds. Anyone to witness my crime?
Why not?
Do it.
There! Done!
Good girl. Yeah, they don't seem to care. Fair enough. I mean, it's not like I was very discreet with my sneaking around, and yet no guard tried to follow me just in case I was up to no good.
This won't stop me for long.
This one is locked, and it's too difficult for me. Fair enough. Well, fucking girl wasn't here, so let's go. To the Crucible Knights. Yeah, okay. Thank God for the fast mode. Let's do this. And we go straight to the war room. And try to remember that there's a chest that needs to be opened. I mean, needs to, you know, can be opened. You would be the commander. I have found Vienna's notes. Well done. Bring them to Dunstan at once. When you finish, I may have more work for you. Dunstan is the dwarven smith. I will find him way over there. There we go. Something else on your mind? Yes, here's the research.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway. If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
Well, he doesn't seem too happy about it. There it is. I mean, I'm not, and I'm surprised someone as strong-willed as you is going along with it. I've made it clear to Cleaver that this is a mistake, trying to harness souls like this. It's a crime against the gods. Honestly, I kind of agree. And it's bound to earn us more trouble than it saves, but Cleaver's given me his order, so I've got to build these things as best as I can. Anyway, Cleaver's told me I'm to sell you any arms or armor you might want. You won't find better anywhere in Defiance Bay. I can promise you that.
Now, time to see if that Valian was worth all that blood and copper.
Let's see.
I'll be damned. To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well.
Is that...
Back to it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. And it sounded like he has a job for you, too.
Show me what you have. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of the basic items anyway. Ooh, I have a new spell book. New fancy hat. I'm keeping it for now, but I don't think anyone else but Alof can have a fancy hat. I mean, I believe I could. Oh, did I just put everything in my chest? I just did, didn't I? I was holding the shift key. Keeping the book. keeping those. I mean, I don't know for sure that I'll need them, but that's stolen, sold. Heldrick's coat. I can even afford it. Might not be that good then. So DR14 compared with, this is what Eder's wearing, so obviously defense against prone attacks, defense against push attacks. Already has 4 enchantments out of 14. I don't know, I like to find the items really. Alright, let's talk to the boss. It would be great if the quest is in Brackenbury. That would help me, you know, get there. How may I be of assistance? Well, that's my line. Was there more you needed me to do? Let's do that.
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more. I've made a copy of Viana's research, and the High Justice has sent a courier to Anslog's Compass to retrieve it. The dozens have gotten too active for the courier to come to Defiance Bay, and after Viana's kidnapping, we've got to assume they know about our plans. That's why I'm sending you to deliver the research. You shouldn't be recognizable to the dozens. Yet.
Well, I've killed a few. We're in the thick of it now. If the High Justice is involved considering a political career out here, then not really. But after this, I expect they'll learn of your association with us, and they won't be too happy about it. Neither will the Dominants. They're trying to expand the family business, and they resent us for standing in the way. Not a problem, they already hate me. Consider it done.
Anslog's Compass is a small lagoon just north of Defiance Bay.
Hey.
Your contact will be a commander named Arenroad. She'll meet you by the docks. Return to me when you've finished. The High Justice has made the expansion of the Forge Knights his top priority, which means it's mine as well.
Brilliant, because, I mean, I already had a quest in Anslog Compass, but I had no idea where it was, so that's good, and the exit should be here. There it is.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, just get there first, will ya? Okay, I'm glad I stopped there, so I know how to get to the Anslog Compass place. And I have 2 quests there, so I wouldn't be going for a single thing. However, being so close to Brackenbury, I am going to, at the very least, get there. Finally. Let's do this. A different loading screen? No, okay, fine. I won't ask again. So, what does it look like? It looks quite charming, doesn't it? Apart from the sanatorium thing. Oh, I could have gone from Ondra's gift. That's fine, I really wanted to go to the embassy anyway. Hadrit. House Terminal. I think I'll refrain from walking in there. Raymond Manor to the Copper Lane. Oh, I could have. The Charred Barrel. Sounds like an inn. Always a good place to go. Or at least a shop. Nah, with a barrel it's going to be an inn. Lovely, lovely neighborhood. What? That's not a way to speak. The young elf is dressed in gaudy robes that he seems ready to cast off. He picks at a heavily brocaded sleeve and brocaded. It's brocade, I don't know. Just forgive me that one. And continually adjusts the gold chain around his neck. He looks up at you. Did she send you to run me out of town? You can tell her I'm not going anywhere without that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. If that's what you're here about, then save yourself the trouble. I haven't said a thing. What are you talking about? Sounds about right. I'm not after you, but maybe I can help. Just tell me what the problem is. I don't think I like him very much to just offer my help like that. If I were after you, you'd already be an oozing pond at the table. No, that's not true. I try to avoid violence. I'm gonna go with what are you talking about. If you have to ask, then you're obviously not here to shake me down. No, I don't do that. Sarah's a courtesan over at the Salty Mast in Onward's gift. We've been working together for over a year now. Working together? I find a noble with more money than sense, filling up with liquor, and send him away. They have a good time. Right. And Cyril takes her fee and a little extra. 100 coppers here, a trinket there. It's a bounty for us. And these lords and ladies never notice anything missing. I don't like you. I really don't like you. You'd better not try anything with me. Well, I don't think I'm rich enough for that Oh, wait, I have money. But that's dishonest, and that's... I'm gonna go with number 4. Relax, we're just talking. Besides, I'd like to get out of that business. Anyway, we always split the bounty until a week ago. She takes a necklace off of some noble. It's an Engwithian medallion, damn near priceless. That relic is sacred to my clan, but she won't part with it for any sum I could afford. And even if I wanted to, I can't go home without it. That's a hard thing. I'll see about getting the medallion from Cyril. Tell me more about your situation. You're both a couple of cheats, and you're finally getting what you deserve. Good riddance. I am quite tempted to do that. Even though I like completing my quests. Not to mention I need to get a high reputation, so the guy at the archive is gonna agree to help Eder. But they are a couple of cheats. I'm doing it. Number 3. I might lose the quest. I hope he's gonna beg me. Please beg me to help you anyway. Let's do this. What could you possibly understand about what Sarah and I have worked for? I don't need help from an outsider like you. Oh, I can still continue the quest. I'll do that when I get back to the gift. A noble Nonton Ingroid. Okay, let's see what Nonton has to say. Begging your pardon. Oh, it's you. It's good to see you well. We had a few rough days here, but then we found this place, and they're kind enough to hire us both. Except I really don't remember who that is. Is that the guy who killed his friend in the cave? I think that's him. Things have been wonderful. I can't tell you how much we appreciate what you've done. I just let you go because I was disgusted with you. Brilliant, I guess. It's hard work, but good wages, can't complain. Alright.
Hail and well met.
What brings you to the Charred Barrel? Is this your place? It's my retirement. Used to be a warehouse back when Brackenbury saw more ship traffic, but it fell out of use when the area became mostly residential. I inherited it from some great uncle who'd never had any luck pawning it off on my cousins. Now it's the most popular spot in Brackenbury. The nobles come to unwind, and kith from other districts come to mingle. We get a few rough types too, but they behave in here. Besides, their coin's as good as anyone else's. Practical and true. Who are you? Show me the menu. Tell me who you are. Maybe he's gonna have a quest. I was a cartographer for the Duke for decades. He crossed the White March half a dozen times and mapped most of the ruins in Thane Bog. A good career, but one suited to younger men. When I came back to Defiance Bay for good, Cliver and a few other friends and the knights helped me get the rights to refurbish this place. There's strong ale, quality entertainment, and a fresh sea breeze. What more could a man want? I don't really want your menu because I've already sold the stuff I have. I've already hired someone. Now I have 3 people there. I think it's fine. Let's see your rooms. Not yet. I'm gonna make sure there's no one else I need to talk to. Ooh. Something's been built. So let's build the next thing. The main keep. The main keep sounds like a good idea. And more adventures available. Yeah, the main keep. That's what I have to build. Let's do this in 3 days. Well, time doesn't go quickly going, you know, between each area of town. Anyone else of interest? Noble. Let's go up. A pirate, a noble. More to jest. I like the name. I'll take the coin. I'll take the book. Just take everything. Alright. Well, you know what's gonna happen, right? Find myself at the inn. It has been quite precisely about an hour, so I'm gonna take a room. It's
Good
not
day
like
to you.
I'm tired or injured, but, you know. I see your room. Everybody's well rested, and I can now save the game. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we'll explore Brackenbury, we'll go to the sanitarium, we'll make progress with a quest. I'm sure. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye bye.